myself, cause these niggas be snaking, I'm good by myself. If I'ma do it by myself. Don't want the fake love, rather run up a check. Keep a fat hoe if a nigga try to flex. Do it by myself, little nigga, fuck the rest. If I'ma do it by myself. Ay, ay. If I'ma do it by myself. Ay, like Nike, just do it. I gotta get to it. Ay, had to get it by myself. I see.
Yep. We back. Next week we'll be having where we can do the phone calls. We just have to put our headphones on.
Oh yeah, okay.
Or the next time.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. So we can hear each other and shit.
We can hear each other. Mecca eating all the candy.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Yeah, so I think we good.
Okay, we on?
We on.
All right. Well, we back in this motherfucker. It's your main Fontaine. Mecca, the Feelings record. And Dr. Phil to make you feel better after this nigga done wrecked your feelings.
Wow.
I know it's been a minute because we've been going through some trials and tribulations. Like a motherfucker.
Ups and downs.
Yeah.
And now we back.
And don't mind me because I've been sipping and smoking before we came in here a little bit.
Nigga ain't had a drink. They had me working like a Hebrew slave.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Mecca over here been sipping, and he looked like he'd robbed a nigga
he
already.
Cracked open the pinata.
The pinata.
Look here, man.
He looked like he'd already went trick-or-treating last night. He went early. I don't know what you looking at. Yeah, kind of.
What's in your pocket?
Nothing. Mind your business. Back to the subject at hand. Women on bikes.
Women on bikes.
On the scooters.
On your scooter.
And why are you outdoing these brothers? Yeah.
You know that, and that's crazy, man. I don't know her name. I want to give her a shout out, but she got the Medusa bike. She got a Lancaster. I don't know her name.
Medusa.
Oh yeah, it got the snake heads with the woman with the snake heads and all that shit. Bruh.
I don't think I seen
Sister. I'm gonna pull a video up for you.
Yeah, you probably got froze after you seen her. No. Class of the Titans head ass nigga.
Yeah. Hey.
No,
but she pound, man, like cross the highway. I mean, you know, she ride her thing. She did a video the other day about, you know, how to change your oil. She's like, for you females, you know.
Right.
And I was like, damn, okay, kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, it's cool because the gang of niggas don't know how to change their motherfucking oil.
Man.
She done blew your little Honda up. blew the seals on that motherfucker. Cause
you know, crossing that grapevine.
Right.
You know, solo.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, damn, okay.
Right.
Go on with your bad self. But there's a lot of sisters out there that outride these dudes. When I say sisters, I mean you women, you know, whether you're SC, MC, whatever you are, but you're on two wheels.
All day. I'm going to be honest with you. My mama rides, you know, or used to ride. You know, she don't ride anymore. But she used to ride with Just Us for years. Mm-hmm. And I remember one time we was coming out of Fresno. I thought I was doing something. That nigga got next to me and pulled her hand up, did one of these. Like, nigga, speed up. You know what I'm saying? We already doing like damn near 100, you know, so yeah, but she been doing it for a while, especially after, like I said, my stepfather died. She rode with us for years, you know what I mean, on our run. She just didn't go to the party, but she went on the run itself.
Honestly, man, when they be doing their stomping and shit, they be pounding harder than dudes, you know. We ain't gonna talk about you dudes that got your bikes in the garage, but, you know, them women, they be on. And I like that shit, man.
What about the niggas who ain't got no bike? Oh, okay.
I got a Honda Shadow for rent.
Yeah, you do. You do. What's with the paint job, though? Now I'm playing.
Man, don't worry.
Right.
You on two wheels. That's what matters.
That's all that matters. What you charging per day?
Man, not much. You know what I'm saying? $50 per day.
Oh, shit.
You winning.
Yeah, that nigga pull up at the picnic.
Can't go wrong with that.
And it ain't putt-putting.
It's not.
No.
No, it's barking.
Yeah, it's ready.
It's barking, yeah.
It's going to scream at you.
Yeah, you slide past doing 60, we won't know what you own. But it'll be loud to the motherfucker.
If you got all that shit hanging like most of these cats do, you know, you'll never know.
He sure won't. Hey, not to cut you off, but Hero set up this. He remember one time I stole my mom's bike. You damn right. You motherfucking right, I did. Shit.
Well,
I
everybody
remember, hey, look, I remember a whole year I went, you know what I mean? I went, my bike was down. Nigga, every run on that motherfucker, I was on my mama's shit. To where the motherfucker damn near caught fire on me coming back from Vegas.
Shout out to you women. Next time we're gonna give y'all a lot more. But definitely, hey, wait, I can't. A lot of their bikes is harder than the dude bikes too. They coming out with bikes fixed up.
They're
Nice,
on it.
nice.
I was just about to say because I think it's next week. You know, PT putting together that bikers women convention.
Who's that?
PT.
Oh, yeah, you from Porsche.
Yeah, Porsche.
Yeah.
And they pound. They're gonna have women from all over. My thing is, how can you be from an MC and you always pulling up in a truck in your car or your homeboy's car, and you get out with your vest on?
Because they carpooling.
Oh, okay.
They Uber.
Damn.
True story, man. I slid by mom's yesterday. I'm testing my time, how long I can be outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the truck. Boom. Get a computer, and you know, it's some dudes, some Latino brothers that stay next door to her, and they you know, they always like, yeah, man, my bros be hearing your music, it's loud, they never catch you. So I pull up, and the dude say, man, what's up? I'm like, what's up? He's like, where your bike at?
Right.
I'll be right back. He ain't said nothing. Woo, wow, you know. But as soon as I jump on the bike, I got to run to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Come out, play the music. He playing this shit. I'm like, that shit sound good, man. You know? Because, you know, I done turned my bass down because it keep blowing speakers, right? He said, yeah, turn yours on. He's like, oh, yeah, his bass is hold on, man. Oh, yeah. You know? So, shit, I got to ride. You know what I mean? Nigga be half past dead. 2 wheels in the motor. As long as I can hold it up right, I'm going to do it. So,
if it's in you, it's in you. If it's not, it's not.
I see dudes jump out their cars with their vest on. And I always think in my head, you just don't really have no respect for your past.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. For what they call that public service announcement, stop wearing your vest in the car.
Yeah, I like, man.
That's disrespect like a motherfucker. Either put it on the back seat, put it in your lap, hold on to it. Just don't wear it in the car. Put it on as soon as you hop out. Even if you got to put it in as you open, put it on as you opening the door.
But not while you're in
that's
the
what
car.
I said. That's what that's all
Yeah.
that you said.
Yeah.
That's why I said public service announcement. You know what I'm talking about? I
Man.
remember my mom had these two club sisters, right? Miss D and Carvetta.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking, this is probably back in like 9 maybe. Probably 9 or 10. One of the two. I think it was 9. And we were going to the halfway run, right? Everyone had already took off, so I'm coming later. And I tell them to meet me off the freeway so we get tuning. As we get to going, I meet them at the gas station. First thing out of my mouth, I say, they were like, well, go ahead, Fontaine, you go ahead and lead us. I said, nah. Because in my head, I was like, I'm going to leave you. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead and stomp it. I got your back. These two niggas hopped that motherfucking freeway like two buzzing bees. Gone. And to where when they got near a car, they just split the car and kept going, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were stomping. I can't even count how many clubs we passed going just to Fresno. Just to Fresno. It was like a blink. We get to Fresno, you know, I like the rare breed, like to take the whole hotel and do their little thing, right? I pull up in there, them niggas look at me, they say, oh, you was the one riding with the two females. I said, riding with who? Nigga, I was trying to keep up. I wouldn't ride with nobody. I was trying not to get left.
Right.
How about that?
Right.
I put every on-ramp, nigga, I'm looking for the police. I mean, they was stomping. And then when we get there, I'm like, damn. They look at me, they said, what you mean, damn? Your mama taught us how to ride. What you mean?
Coming out here today, you know, it's windy as fuck out there where I live.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm smashing. You know, I ride 95, 90, 95, whatever, right? And I see these two bikes, and I'm trying to push on them. And I get up on them, It was two females, one on a sport bike, one on a Harley. And they was gigging. When I tell you gigging, they was gigging. They was probably doing about $1.
Hmm.
So it took me a minute to catch them. When I saw them, you know how we do. We see bikes.
Mm-hmm.
I launched that bitch down and took off on them. And when I caught them, I got up on side of them. I was like, oh shit, those are females. I saluted them, kept it pushing.
Let me ask you a question. Did you feel like when you caught up to them and you saluted them and you recognized they was females,
Mm-hmm.
you was like, I gotta open this bitch up on their ass.
He's like, you ain't finna beat me.
You know
Yes,
what I'm
I
saying?
did.
Shit.
Yes, I did.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Man.
They coming up with fully dressed baggers. From Harleys to Indians.
And then you gotta think you got certain ones that like have certain movements and whatever. I'm gonna call them movements. I don't know what else you want to call them.
Okay.
But you got Portia with the Black Girls Ride scenario. You got Centoya.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, who does that other that West Coast ride thing? And I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted, because I know you're watching right now, and I know you're listening. Okay, I don't know what part you play in it, but I do know you're part of that West Coast female ride scenario, so you can kind of, state what part you are, or, what I mean, the part that you play. But I know it's a big part. But she rides her ass off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You had Kitty from
Oh, yeah.
Route 66.
Mm-hmm.
Used to ride her motherfucking ass off.
All the time.
You got Secret. Rides her motherfucking ass off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got even Miss Philly and Miss Showtime and all
Yeah.
these other motherfuckers. Miss Philly's from First Ladies. You got Miss Showtime from Magnificent Seven.
Yep.
Damn. Niggas got all the reasons why they don't want to come outside versus why they should come out. You got a bike, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
I mean, even just some of the damn bike nights you go to, majority of them I go to,
Right.
dry as fuck. Like, what the fuck is everybody? What the fuck is going on? But hey,
Right. And like Centoya said, there are some LOTCs at heart. I mean, we know we got them. We got Boss Lady, you got Binks, you got some on the East Coast, you got them all over the place. But they're in other clubs too. Like you say, the Cali Angels, you got
Man, there's a couple of them.
I can't even
Yeah.
think of the
Charlie's Angels.
Hmm?
Charlie's Angels.
The
They're up
Charlie's
in,
Angels,
Lancaster.
Yeah, you got the Chosen Queens.
Yep.
Them motherfuckers just rolled to
nah.
Texas.
Go to Texas.
And
Yeah, they get it in.
yeah,
they gets it in.
Yeah, they get it in.
yeah.
But also these solo riders who are females
Mm-hmm.
just want to ride.
Yeah.
And they do this cross country shit like it's nothing. How can you be a part of a men's club and don't own a motorcycle, let alone ride your fucking motorcycle, on top of being in a position to where that you can facilitate and say, hey, this is what I need for you to do, and this is what you're not doing.
Right.
How does that go?
I'm sorry. I'm reading Hero's motherfucking comments. This nigga got me fucked up. This nigga said, shit, a Rillo drink can show up in an Uber. Yeah, you can. I better not catch none of these butterheads pulling up in no Uber. Man. But you're right, Centoria, the Road Queens. That's what was on the tip of my fucking tongue,
Oh,
and I
yeah,
couldn't
the
get it
Road
off.
Queens, yes.
The patch was in my fucking head. I just couldn't get it out my goddamn mouth.
San Diego.
Hurricane
Hurricane,
Bikers.
yes.
Oh yeah, they get it in too.
Yes.
Yeah, they stomp it out.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they stomp
Put
it
a
out.
lot of
too.
motherfuckers to shame, Phil.
Man, listen.
A lot.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing sexy on two wheels in a woman. You know what I mean?
I concur.
I don't know. I done seen some greasy motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Well, you've been around for a long time, dog.
I'm playing.
But yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, and it doesn't make a difference what part of the world she's in. I just look over there and I'll be like, damn, that's sexy. Do you think female riders got more confidence than male riders? Because you know what?
Confidence.
Yeah, because they when
Oh,
they
more
own it,
bravado. Yeah. Oh yeah.
they just
Oh, yeah.
be like, shit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I want to say it's confidence, but they got more swag.
Okay.
Yeah, bravado.
We can go with that. Swag,
I'd rather
bravado,
take that.
You
I'd
know,
rather
because I know it. First of all, it takes confidence to jump on a motherfucking bike. You know what I mean? 'Cause
all day, and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
whoever
yeah.
you are.
Because
You know
I
what I'm
done
saying?
dropped
That's
my
why I
bike
say
and
that.
had to call my neighbor. Hey man, come help me pick this heavy motherfucker.
And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think for an overall aspect, they probably got more swag to it. Because, a nigga get out there and get scared. He got him on one of them construction vests. Make sure he
Right.
don't get clipped in the middle of the night.
Right.
You know what I mean? To make sure he's reflective.
You can see me.
Man.
You know what I mean? So I get it.
Yeah.
But with them, sometimes they just don't give a damn. You know?
But just like old girl at the fucking races, she was out there shitting on motherfuckers, bro.
And when she said she had to do it because they won't give me my props. That was
Huh?
what she said?
Dog, she was putting motherfuckers' dick in the dirt and talking shit afterwards. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Who's that?
That one chick that's supposed to be on the podcast with us on the road glide at the races.
Oh, yeah. She had a road king.
It was
Some
King.
timid than a motherfucker. Some ride like they stole it. My thing is the fact that you riding it while half these niggas is in the Uber or the car, the side of the Astro van.
Or I'm gonna ride with my club sisters because I want to drink.
Yeah,
Nigga.
some motherfuckers don't get it though.
No, and they're not gonna never get it, man. And that's the part of the problem, And then I think the bigger problem is those of us that allow it to continue to happen. You know, because shit, get rid of a motherfucker, find a motherfucker, kick a motherfucker out.
Yeah, I'ma just get rid of you. I'ma keep it 1,000. Once we know you ain't riding with, I was talking about one of my OGs, Boss Mike, that's the ticket to get your ass into the motherfucking show was the motorcycle.
Uh-huh.
So without the motorcycle, how you get into the show?
Right.
So it starts there. If you don't have that, you can kiss everything else goodbye.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, fuck. I get being a brother and all that other stuff, but at the end of the day, like, if we're putting our life on the line, you need to too, to reap the same benefits that we are.
Man.
You know what I mean? Because I could get clipped 2 minutes from my house.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could get clipped coming out of my driveway.
My bike was down and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I mean, but there's a time frame for that. You know what I mean? You just got a fucking time frame. Plain and simple, nigga. I'm bloated, nigga. Fuck. This nigga done turned his camera off, took him a nice little break. Nigga think he's slick.
He's supposed to wait till I come back.
Yeah, he is. He's a straight buster.
He'll just disappear on you like that.
Yeah, nigga, he got to pee. That's why. He got to take a boo-boo or something. Fuck. What's wrong with this guy?
I salute all the female riders, whether you're in a club or not, because there's a lot of dudes that do the cross country.
Mm-hmm.
But when I see like 1, 2, 3, 4 females doing it together,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just them, that shit right there, bro. Because even shit, at 3 in the morning, I was in Sac one time. The fog was so goddamn thick, I couldn't see the front of my bike.
Right.
I took my toy out and set it on my lap. I'm starting to think of this how motherfuckers get killed.
All
they
day.
come out this fog and kill you, So it does take a lot, man, to get on your bike and ride that far. I mean, even
Right.
just riding to the corner, the way people pull out their driveways.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you get the same benefits as I do on 2 wheels, and you don't never ride your bike? No, that shouldn't work
Yeah,
like that.
look, I'm going to tell you something. Hey, what's up, Kuda? One thing OG Hero put on here, he said they got more than liquor store riders for show, right? And he's talking about the females.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And what they call liquor store riders, I don't know if you know what that term is.
I don't know.
Okay, these OGs told me this shit. It's for the niggas that just go from your house to the liquor store. Okay, or what they, like, I had another one explain it to me was when you go from clubhouse to clubhouse that are just in your city, right? What do you do when you get to each clubhouse? You drink.
You drink.
You get drunk. So you're going liquor store to liquor store,
Yeah.
right? But that was the concept. The concept is get your ass on that fucking freeway. And that's why he's saying there's more women that get on that freeway as compared to these niggas that arrive from Watts to Compton and to LA and back home and, you know, put on a post, nigga, I'm a rider. I've been stomping.
Get on the freeway.
I caught a pothole. Nigga, if you don't shut up.
You say they get on the freeway.
Yeah, but
Get on at Crenshaw and get off at Vermont and do a little video, huh?
all day for that quick 30 seconds. That nigga was stomping.
Man.
If you don't cut it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they bike can't make it that far.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what they tell these women. You know how some people or some mothers have told their daughters, as long as you got a wet JJ, you should never be broke. Nigga, as long as your ding dong get hard,
I mean, I'm trying to tell you.
broke.
I'm trying to tell you, better go sell that salami. Nigga. You better go sell that motherfucker. Get you a new tire.
If it ain't medical, shit, dead, you in jail. What's your reason for not riding your bike?
Yeah, but you got to think of that's on that level of the game, right? Those that actually have the bike and let it sit at home and don't do nothing. Then you got the other level of nigga that don't have a bike, don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So who do you fault for that? Do you fault the president for accepting it, or do you fault the members because your president don't have a bike?
One that ain't got a bike, I fault the president for that. And the one who has a bike, I fault the president for that.
Okay,
because he's still in the club.
What if the president don't have a bike and the rest of the members are still following him?
Because they don't know better.
Shut the club down, goddammit. Ain't nobody got a bike? Everybody pulling up in the cages? Shut the club down. Shut the club down.
I mean, but it just happens, and that's why I say,
And
like,
you know, it does. It does.
Yeah.
And I know it does. And then for people like us who got bikes, we can talk shit, right? But it does happen. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But if your bike go down, it takes you, let's say you have a bike, but it's in the shop. Because sometimes these paint people take a long ass time. See, I understand that. The only problem with that is, it's like COVID. It makes you lazy. You ain't got to do shit. Oh, I'm in the cage. Then by the time your bike get back, you might roll around and show it off. Oh, man, I don't feel like driving to Bakersfield. Well, damn, on a bike, it's 45 minutes an hour, bro. What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? So if nobody's never continuously push that to make them be accountable, then the bike gonna stay sitting there. They put it out in front of their house, they wash it, ride it to the liquor store. I'm gonna go over to this clubhouse. You know they closed. They ain't been there in 2 years, but you're gonna go and park like you looking for somebody.
right.
The dumb shit. Get rid of it.
You know what I mean? You have female riders coming into a female club because they want it.
And they doing it.
And they're hands down. Like you just said right now, the president. If your president is not doing what he's supposed to be doing as a president, so why the fuck would you follow him?
You know what I do? I just wait till a female roll past on a bike, and I just be like, I look at the nigga with no bike.
Hey man, did you see her? Did you
Just
see
make
her?
it feel bad. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, and you know, like I said, it was when I came in, I was told get a bike.
I'm sorry.
I know him and that candy.
No, it's not him and the candy.
No,
I'm
Comments.
I'm watching Hero. This nigga stupid. He said I wouldn't follow some of these niggas on Facebook.
Man,
Certain individuals will follow somebody
right?
who don't even fit the mold of what you were supposed to be following. You don't even fit the you know what I mean, the outside, like the basics of it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
and then LaShawn says, you know, pass out the fines. Sometimes that works. I'm a little different. I don't play with the fine game too long because one, I don't want to make somebody broke, especially if they couldn't afford it in the first place.
Right.
And I remember one time we had a meeting and a brother felt because he had the money, it was okay to like break the rule, right? Long
He can
story
afford
short,
it. Yeah.
yeah. Long story short, we had a rule that if you spoke at a turn or whatever, you had to pay a certain amount of money.
Right.
And usually that was stated from the beginning of the meeting.
Okay.
So what the nigga did was he stood up, started talking at a turn, and threw $200 down. Every time he talked at a turn, he just threw $20. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, nigga, I'm going to just talk. Okay, well, check this out. Get your money. We grabbed him and threw his ass out the meeting.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck you and your money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because at some point, it's a respect to certain shit. And that's why, like, with me and, you know, with us in our chapter, like, we just don't play the fine shit. We give you so long, and then after a while, nigga, we'll see you later.
Right.
Because if that's the case, you know what I'm saying, you're going to respect the rule. Fuck the little extra parts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so I get the fine part, but at some point, that doesn't work for everyone, especially if they have the money. Like, I've had members in the past tell, you know what I mean, come and be like, well, can I just pay the fine and never show up? Or no, you can't do that.
Right. Yeah.
No, you can't do that because it's participation is one of the biggest keys.
That's the key. Man, show up so you can show out so we can be represented to the fullest.
For me, it's like playing a game of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I am not gonna let no female outdo me on the basketball court.
What about that one girl?
Who?
I'm just playing.
Shanae Nate.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Boom, Quisha.
Man, who? Shit.
He'll back you down.
I'm
nigga.
sorry. I'm sending your shit to the market. But that's just my whole thing, though, bro. It's like you see all these females coming out with fucking baggers that are like top-notch shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're coming out with cams and fucking beat and the whole nine. Bars and everything. But then again, your shit's at home, or you say it's at home, stocked as a motherfucker. Okay, well, why would you be mad at that female for doing what she's doing to her shit? She got a fucking job. So do you.
Man.
But you hating on her for her and her shit. Like, you wouldn't give her any information because she's outshining you.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That happens.
Man, this shit right here is like, it's comedy to me. And I say comedy because you sit here and you brag and boast amongst your brothers. And you sit there and say, oh, yeah, you know, my bike is this, my bike is that. And motherfucker, your bike been in the shop for 12 months.
I know a dude that waited almost 5 years for a paint job.
I'll be damned.
I'd have blew the whole shop up.
LaShawn says, I feel you give an MC 3 to 6 months to get a bike. After that, they don't need to be part of the club. If no bike, they need to join a car club then. Or get a bus pass. Because
pretty much
these niggas ain't got no
Well,
car
you know,
either.
the thing about it is everybody by bylaws say that.
Mhm.
3
But
months.
again, it goes back to the president.
Yeah.
do you abide by that shit? No, you do not.
You know what? Generally, you don't when you know, like if you know his pockets is fucked up, and I'm speaking for self, and his bike go down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Mhm.
I get it because everybody can't afford that shit. Harleys cost a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Go get a Honda. But I'm just saying.
Man,
Shit, they got some clean ass Hondas out there.
they
but,
do.
Would you rather Honda?
No. I mean, you know what?
Use the
Actually,
code,
I'm going to ride the one that I have around the corner. I'm not
No,
going to ride on the set though.
no. This nigga said around the corner. Check this out. Let me tell you something. At one point, our club allowed you to ride anything.
Right.
Okay? And when I joined the set, I'm going to be honest with you. It didn't matter what you rode as long as you rode. I wish I had a picture of my first bike on the motorcycle set. I swear for Jesus, you wouldn't have touched the motherfucker. You wouldn't have touched it. You wouldn't have looked at it. You would have been like, nigga, please. Okay? But I was on that bastard because I just didn't care.
Right.
Okay? And that's how the set was at one point. They just didn't care as long as you were on ground. And that's my fuck up in my mentality. But the mentality now is It's hog or nothing. It's this or nothing. And da da da. And even though I've been had about 5, 6 of them motherfuckers, still, that's the mentality.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. So I think maybe if we take the pressure, if it's about the music and the comfortability, you can get that outside of a hog. It's just everyone put that hog stamp on
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And that was the stamp of, you know what I mean, of you made it type of scenario.
Hey, man.
You know, all I'm saying is get on a motherfucking bike, because I know some females who riding Hondas that are dog walking you, riding sport bikes
I was
that
about the
are
same shit.
Yeah.
dog walking you.
Listen, you know, because I'll be trying to catch them videos and shoot them to you. I watch this one chick. She riding the bike and she wheeling, looking at you. She laughing, right? I ain't gonna lie, her ass was so fat she slid off the motherfucker on the wheelie.
Wow.
When she got up, she pulled her pants down. The dude with the camera just scratched all her ass up. It was just all erased. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But she got right back on the bike and wheelied on off.
Oh, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and I know it's a lot of bros do the same thing, but we talking about the women. And it's like you said, they ride more flyer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They fix their shit up.
Yeah, because it ain't not one of them finna ride not one of these ugly little tricycles.
No.
They not, man.
No. They
You
might
don't
be
cut
on
it
that
out.
little bitty
They
small
are not
Harley for a minute.
They are not doing it.
Yeah, they gonna trade
Like-
that motherfucker in.
That we don't give a damn. Niggas don't care.
Yeah.
They are not
No.
doing it.
Some niggas don't give a care.
It's that perception.
Yeah, well, some don't.
Yeah, cause you ain't finna jump on that Honda either.
Not now.
But damn, you gotta look at it, dog.
But at one point, I'm gonna tell you.
No,
At
right.
one point, I wouldn't have gave two shits.
Yeah, but
I'd have hopped on that
coming in-
motherfucker and damn near blew that motherfucker. Coming in hot, nigga. I'm telling you.
Coming in hot.
I'd come and had that
Flames
motherfucker
shooting out the
smoking.
pipes.
Had that motherfucker smoking.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have cared. But at
But
this
you-
stage,
Yeah.
yeah,
When?
negative.
When?
Yeah.
Shit, still now.
Oh.
Shit. Ain't no win.
Say shit.
You see a
right
motherfucker
now,
with a
goddamn
Harley.
it.
Let's keep it 1,000. Some of these niggas' pockets ain't like some of these women's pockets, right?
Right.
No.
Right.
As far as income and money is concerned, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do? You just not ride because your money ain't right? No,
Yes, they will.
no. I'm saying they will, but I'm saying
They fucking will.
overall, no. Do your shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, like I said, I got a different mentality and I come from a different time frame. Maybe I don't know, but when I came in this motherfucker, niggas didn't give a fuck. We didn't give a fuck what it looked like.
You wrote it.
As long as I was on that bitch.
Right.
You
Exactly.
can tell me whatever you want. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's what I think needs to go back to, because that's
Absolutely.
why it's getting outran.
Yeah.
The simple fact that women, they just not gonna ride nothing ugly. It's just not in they fucking character.
It'll be stock before it's ugly.
And that's even
That's ugly
yes.
to them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's
That's
ugly
because I
to
just
them.
bought it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. So that's all I'm getting at. Get on the motherfucker and do your shit. I mean, because other than that, trying to sit back and say you're going to wait for a Harley, or 9 times out of 10, we know you're lying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just your excuse for the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We know you're lying.
Keep it a buck.
If you've never even been to East Bay Dragons and you're an MC, I don't even think you should have a pass no more. I mean,
Well, I'm going to tell you something. There's a gang of niggas who should be naked. Who should be naked right now.
I mean, it's like shit going to Vegas, but just knowing that they was one of the first.
But no, and I get it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I used to sit there and tell niggas, you know, because they'll ride their bike all fucking day. They'll go from Compton to Orange County, LA, and just go back and forth all day. So I used to tell them, like, nigga, just go in a straight line.
Yeah.
all that. You know what I mean? I'll sit there and ask them, nigga, you ain't been to Vegas? I don't know if my bike will make it. What you mean? You been riding this motherfucker through L.A. all
Dang.
You left your house at 7 this moment.
and you ain't been back since. It's 10 at night.
Man.
That motherfucker, ride it in a straight line one time. I promise you'll be okay.
Hero.
I'm done with Hero.
Wait.
This nigga keep talking
Wait,
shit.
hey, let me explain something to you. You are not the only one that blew up a motherfucking engine. Me and this cat right here to my right. I'm sorry. He had a street bike, and we blew that bitch up where oil was spitting everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Coming back from Oakland,
Yeah.
he tried to hang with. I was on Street Bob then,
Yeah.
and he tried to hang with us. We blew that motherfucker.
Yeah, that nigga was on a street bike. That motherfucker, nigga, we was in a truck stop for, till like 4 in the morning, waiting on this nigga shit. I thought we was going to get
towed.
Nigga to get towed home.
Yes, I mean that's just what I'm getting at with the female MC shit, bro. You know, they come out and they actually fucking support the MC side, and in return, you would not want nothing else but support them because they support you.
Yeah, but you gotta think. Sometimes the ego gets in the way of that, and then the disrespect game comes,
Yep.
and you know what I mean. And it goes both ways. I get it. You know what I mean. A woman will have a bike, and sometimes she think that's a bragging point to the niggas, so they get to. You know what I mean. The argument starts, but at the end of the day, majority of the time it's just an ego shit. You know what I mean. And that shit needs to be cut short as well.
Yeah, and that all comes from teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said earlier,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, it's up to the motherfucking president. And as a president, if you're not doing your due diligence, teaching your fucking team how to move as one, then you shouldn't be in that fucking position.
Fuck it. Just kill everybody. Fuck it.
I mean, plus you got to think, you got a lot of presidents who don't know shit. That's not no bad knock to them. It's just the fact that you just don't know shit.
My conversation about these female writers is, you know what I mean? They do a lot. You know what I mean? And then, you know, when I first came in to the whole MC shit, it was, you know, giving back. How many male MCs do you know that give back to their community?
I see a lot of the female MC social clubs, auxiliaries doing that. Flawless Diamonds, Full Throttle, and Divas and Dames went downtown and gave out hygiene bags and clothes and all that stuff. And it's like, how many times a year you go through your closet and be like, yeah, I ain't wearing that no more.
Right.
Just think about if we all got together and been like, okay, clean
Oh,
our
yeah,
shit
most
up.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, a lot of kids, adults would be all right. At least
Yeah.
they look all right anyway.
I mean,
know?
you got to think sometimes that comes in your nature, right?
Yeah.
Like your own personal nature. Like that's how kind of I was raised. My grandmother, you know, rest in peace, used to tell me, like, even as a kid, I used to always be the one that want to try to help somebody, right? So when you sit there and you said it yourself. Not too many MCs do it, but you catch a lot of SCs and motorcycle female clubs doing it, right? Because technically, and as we supposedly say, there's supposed to be a nurturing nature. You know what I mean? So that's why it's more common for them to do it
Right.
than the motorcycle riders. When it comes to us, the way it helps us is it keeps us from looking like the bad guy all the fucking time.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, when you got to give back and do certain shit,
Yeah.
they kind of look at you like, oh, maybe he is human. Maybe he ain't such a fucking thug all the fucking time. When you're able to give back on a, you know what I mean, and not when you give back and not expect something back in return.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like with us in the toy run, when we started doing that, we just wanted to do it. You know what I mean? We didn't do no nonprofit shit, no nothing. And long story short, like the first few years, I remember vividly my mom herself giving up between $3,000 and $4,000 out of her own pocket just to make sure enough kids had toys. You know what I mean? So, but that's again, that's a nurturing nature that's, you know what I mean, that's just in you.
I would do shit with Total Package, Sack Lunch Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like, years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And outside of that, I would do that with them. And then that's when I met your mom.
Right.
And when I met your mom was like, you know, I need for you to meet my son. And at that time, I had no idea who he was.
Mm-hmm.
So when I finally met him, and I'm like, this was the motherfucker everybody was talking about, Fontaine. And it was the Popeye Toy Run. Back then, the Popeye Toy Run was in fucking Fullerton.
Well, honestly, we did it 1 year in Fullerton.
No, yes, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because that's when I had
That's
met
when I met you. No, I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah,
You know, I
but
had
we
the
had
blue
just
jacket on.
Yeah. No, I
Sport
remember.
bike,
I remember,
yeah.
but we only moved it there one year.
Time, yeah, because it was a shit show.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Yes, I know.
Good Lord.
So, with that being said, bro, it's like you sit there and you look at all of the MCs, as far as SCs and female MC clubs, who actually did something for their city, and not too many that I knew of when I first started actually did that shit on a regular. So now it's like you got so many who are actually doing what they are supposed to be doing, which is giving back.
Right.
And even when we started going to downtown LA, cutting hair, giving lunch, feeding
For
the homeless,
yeah.
the whole nine. It trickled down, but then again, it slowed down. It wasn't back up here where it should be. Because at the end of the day, that could happen to you and myself.
Absolutely.
With a snap of a fucking finger.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, and it's crazy because just like he said that, I remember we were down there one time, and I seen a brother from the motorcycle set.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Predominant brother, whatnot. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put him out there like that because he my nigga, to keep it 1,000.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he my nigga. You know what
Uh-huh.
I mean? And I seen him sliding down there, and that just let me know, like, at any moment, your little funky ass could be down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what's popping. You don't know what people go through. You don't know shit. And I promise you, a lot of motherfuckers know who my man's is. You know what I mean? But it just surprised the shit out of me. You know? So
That he was there.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. I mean, again, what they say, we all a paycheck away. You know?
Nigga.
So, shit.
Hands down. Well, look here.
What we
Check
looking
this
at?
out, y'all.
Oh Lord.
We gotta go. It's 3:30.
Oh yeah, it's time to
Oh,
bounce.
yeah, it's gotta rock and roll.
Do understand, you guys. Bless you. We do this for you guys. Cold-heartedly, all fun and games, but it's educational for you guys to understand what we're talking about. And do understand that it's coming from motherfuckers like myself and the other two guys here who've been around on this motorcycle set for a very long time.
Well, y'all two have.
Well,
I'm
my
still a
bad.
youngster.
You know?
I've been here
Still a
for.
youngster.
I've been,
You know,
I,
something like, I know him, he ain't been around but a few years.
I've been around for 9 months, but I learned a lot.
Here. Also, too, Popeye Toy Run. See you there.
December 2nd, we got a Cash App if you want to help. And the reason why we put the Cash App, because what happens is a lot of people can't show up or do certain things, so they want to support. At the same time, I ask people to do that because we like to do the Black Fridays and stuff like that, so that's why we ask for the donations early. Some people over the past years, because we've been doing this for 15 years, like to bring the money to the toy run. Please do not do that. Do not bring me any cash to the toy run. If you can, try to give it early or send it to the donation link through the Cash App, or we go from there. But please do not bring me any money on the day of the toy run.
Watch
Do not
somebody
do that.
walk and be like, here you go.
Yeah, and it's nigga, we did 15 years and it still happened. You know what I mean? So either stop and buy something, buy a toy or whatever, but please do not bring me any money because, I mean, at that point, I don't want to say it's useless, but you know what I mean? It's like we try to use every dollar, you know what I mean, towards the toy run, whether it's the permits, the insurance, the food, the toy, whatever the hell. It's gonna go back out, so we ask for it early. Please do not bring it to the toy run. If you can't give it beforehand, just don't worry about it. Just show up, bring your toy, and we love you anyway.
Yeah, man, y'all make sure when we go live, man, you know, hit that like button, share, because so many people don't know. So let's get the word out, because We trying to take it to a whole nother level.
Man, all day.
You
All
under
day.
dig? Appreciate you. Mr. Fontaine, we out.
Oh, cool. Let me look at these goddamn stuff
When I'm tripping, I put that shit to the side. Cause it's time to make a difference. My niggas is still alive. Look, nowhere I can hide. Tug of war between the truth and promoting the lie. From these examples that I said, and so many had died.